How do you install Ubuntu server for the AMD 64 architecture on an Apple Silicon Mac? This can be done using the software UTM. You can find UTM on the App Store for around $10 and support the developers, or you can find it online on mac.getutm.app, and there you can download it for free. Once you downloaded the app, you just simply drag and drop it into your applications folder and then start UTM. The first time you start UTM, you will be asked if you really want to open it because it's loaded from the internet. Once UTM is started, you can click on Create New Virtual Machine, and you will be asked if you want to virtualize or if you want to emulate. Now the difference is you can only virtualize ISOs from the same architecture, so Apple Silicon. Now our Ubuntu server is for Intel and AMD 64-bit, so we need to emulate it. And it's a Linux, and we can browse for the ISO image. Then click Next. It automatically detected the right architecture, so in this case x86 64-bit, and you can just keep the setting as it is. When it comes to the memory, now if you give too much memory away for your UTM virtual machine, then your Mac will slow down. So only give it as much as needed. The minimum amount is around 1 GB of RAM. And you can also select how many CPU cores you want to give to the UTM machine. I will just keep it at 4. Then you can specify how much gigabyte of hard drive you want. Now save your virtual machine, and we are ready to start. Click the play button and the operating system should boot. We want to install Ubuntu server. And after a few seconds, it should find no errors and start up the installation. Now, as this is emulated, this will take some time. Now you can select your favorite language, and we want to continue without updating. Of course, you can also update the new installer if you want to, and then we can identify the keyboard, or you just keep it on English. In my case, my keyboard is a different language, so I have to press a few buttons, one of the following one, and then I'm asked if there is this letter on the keyboard, and there actually is, and this one is not. And so yeah, you can see it's a German keyboard, and we're done. Then I got an IP address, which is very nice. I don't want a proxy, and the mirror address can stay the same. And then we don't want to encrypt the disk. We use the entire disk, and we can continue. So now you see the planned partitions, and this is all good, and we just say done, and we can continue. and we are sure, yes, we want to continue. Now we enter our name, the server's name. You can pick a username, password, and confirm the password again. And now you will be asked if you want to install an SSH server. No, I don't. And here you have the option to install additional packets, which I don't. And then you have to wait 1 hour, literally. After that, you can choose to reboot, and it tells you that it failed unmounting the CD-ROM, which is normal because we have to manually unmount it. And this can be done by shutting the UTM virtual machine down, then right click on your UTM machine and press edit. Now scroll down until you see drives, and the first drive in my case is the removable drive, which was not able to be removed, and this second drive is where the operating system will be installed on, and the last one is EFI. The first one is the one we want to delete now. Just delete it, save, and we can restart our Linux. And here we are. You can log in into your Ubuntu server with your username and your password. And everything is super slow, but it works. Just like you expect Linux to work. I hope this video was helpful for you. It took me literally hours to make it. So if you like it, please press the button and feel free to subscribe. Thanks for sticking till the end, and see you soon.